Welcome, Joyzer. Welcome to the Joyish Kingdom. In today's video, we'll be doing a brutally honest review on Possessed NFT. Probably the most hyped NFT project. Well, maybe not the most. It's definitely in the conversation. They're top 5 most hyped NFT projects ever. So if you're excited to get into it, smash a like in this video. Subscribe to the channel. Join the kingdom. If you're not already following me on Twitter, if you're not in my Discord down below in the description, I really don't know how to help you anymore. As you know, the goal of this channel is to instill the knowledge and confidence it's going to take to navigate this metaverse on your own one day. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into the video. And for any companies or brands who want to get in contact with me, just email me at joyofficial@gmail.com. Let's get into it. So this is the Possessed NFT's Twitter page, 234,000 followers. I don't even get too much wrapped up in the followers and numbers because we've seen a lot of projects not do well with hundreds of thousands of followers. It really is important as to what the market sentiment is feeling. If people feel like buying, that's a very different mentality than people feeling like selling. So here's the Possessed Twitter page. I think they do a great job pushing the brand. Talking about the brand is the biggest thing. Talking about what they really want to do. I just listened in on a full AMA that they had right here, and they talked about what their goals were as far as art projects, as far as being creative and spurring creativity, getting a community engaged. What they wanted to do is a little bit impossible because everyone who's in here right now is here for the money. I'm sure a lot of people are here also because it's a great place to be, great community, all those things. I get that. I do. But so was Hate Beast, right? And look where that's gotten them. So was Mechaverse, right? And I would argue it probably was more about the money in those projects, and people have learned. Maybe it is a more of a family feel in here. But don't make any mistake and don't, call a spade a spade. People are here to make money. They want the NFT. And they're hoping it goes up in value because that makes them feel good. It's not always about community. I know people want it to be because that sounds great and people want it to be. I'm sure the founders really want it to be that. But in reality, 3 months down the line, if nothing's happening, then people start to get upset, then fuck the community, right? But I am glad they're pushing the community. They're really talking about getting people to stay here just because they want to be here rather than just to make money or just to flip in and out of the project. They've gotten creative with it, making like the lab technicians and getting creative with some of the roles they're giving out. I would love to see a little bit more content around it. And here's the website for the Possessed NFT. As you can see, the iconic art with the head popping off. And they're really, really big on this brand of like outbreak imminent, and then they have the lab. As far as the NFT, this is the rest of the website. By the way, this is all it is. Very simple website here. What you get with this NFT, everyone will include a fully animated character with 2 static PFPs, one in each state, blessed and possessed. Hosts will be able to select which state to use as their profile picture. They don't know when the mint's going to be, anywhere between now and June of 2022. They want to make sure everything's in order before they do anything there. And as far as their utility, they don't have anything exactly with utility. They just keep talking about enhancing your creativity and making the project really about that. And if you're in the community or you're trying to be in the community, you probably heard the word clinical trials being thrown around. That's what they mean by their whitelist or allow list. To gain access to their trials, you must be selected as a test subject in their Discord. And how to become a test subject, you gotta stick out somehow. They reward community members who are there early, engaging, being creative, doing things different. But the main thing is you just have to be recognizable. You got to do something that's a little bit different. Whatever that is for you, you got to separate yourself because there's 100,000 people trying to get it as well. The 2 founders, we have Joe, What the Fur, artist and co-creator, leading creative experiments in the lab, working away in a dark room to bring to life new ideas and identify the growing number of possessed traits. And then we have Tom builds, dev and co-creator, mad scientist turned good, heading up the technical development at Possessed Labs, building state-of-the-art technology to enhance the Possessed experience. And here's their Discord here, so you can't actually get access and speak in here. So what they have is a waiting room and a permit desk to schedule a visitor pass where you get like 15 minutes of access to be in their Discord and chat. So it's a very interesting way. I've never really seen anything like this. They're basically trying to do their best with the amount of attention is in here and create a real community, which is good, but it makes it difficult for people who are new, who don't know anything about it, to get involved. But I think it doesn't really matter because those people are probably in it just to get money or just to be part of a hype project. And when they talk about community, I think they really do mean that. They are trying to cultivate it from the inside out. And that's difficult to do with this much attention and this many eyeballs on you because people don't care. A lot of people are here just to capitalize on the attention. So anyways, let's move on to the founders here. We have Tom, creating Possessed, previously creator of Hubble, which is another business. We'll get into it in a second here. If either of the founders want to come on for a podcast, I would love to talk to you guys. I've done podcasts with SupDucks, Doodles, Bougie, a whole lot of other projects. Just hit me up. He's also amassed quite a following here. He's very active on Twitter. I think he's doing a great job there. I would love to see even more just like selfies and stuff, just to people connect on his human side side a little bit. I think that would be helpful. He's got one picture which doxes him here, and this is what he looks like right here. But I don't know, I just think posting is good, you know. And if you want to see a full video of him talking, he has AMAs and stuff, but you can also find a video of him on Facebook here. And you can find those kind of videos. You can find information on people just by Googling their name, literally. And so here's Tom Watson, co-founder and former CTO of Hubble. Forbes 30 under 30, and he's been a co-founder and entrepreneur for his whole life. It looks like find the right balance of office and remote working so your team can thrive. Rapid office search, on-demand access to workplaces, workspaces, remote-friendly solutions, all managed in one place. Easy. That's his company that he started. He's based out of the UK, a 31-year-old, 6'6" white male, he says. So a giant. But yeah, essentially in here it just goes over how he was obsessed with NFTs, decided he was going to get together with one of his friends, What the Fur, and say, yo, let's do this shit. We got something different here. We want to do something here. And they made their own project. And here is Joe, What the Fur, the creator and artist behind it, designer, illustrator, Web3 junkie, founder of Point Studio. He's also another businessman, so that's good to see. Both people in charge of the project are business owners. They do understand business. They understand brand development, especially this guy, Joe. His Point Studio is literally a brand building business thing. So like he basically does this for other companies, and he has a lot of success creating fresh and bold brands. Identities is one of our skills, and so identity is the biggest thing for me for a brand. You want to make sure people are very aware of the identity behind a project. What is the core of the project? That's what he did really well here. So that's a great sign. It's very possible that the possessed NFT is everything that Hypebeast could have been. Here's Joe's LinkedIn page here, founder and creative director of Point. He's got a lot of experience here with digital design work, brand building. Again, this is what he looks like, another photo of him. In this article, he definitely is a lot more of a creative. He talks about subconscious inspiration versus conscious inspiration, things you've naturally absorbed of your life versus conscious things you've actually searched out for. As you get older, those kind of things happen. These are things that you couldn't really avoid when you're growing up, just shit you saw, the way your dad talked to you, shit like that. He talks a little bit about his influence here. I'll let you guys read this whole thing if you're interested in kind of knowing his background. But he talks about how he often personified inanimate objects like axes and speakers as a way for him to, I don't know, express himself in a certain way that's kind of hard to explain in words. If you're not like a creator, artist, person, it's really hard to kind of make people who don't think like that really understand. But here's some more examples of his drawing. So a really talented artist, as you can see. And then same story as the other guy, just kind of had his own business going and just dove into Web3 and was like, fuck it, let's do this shit. Here's Possessed Instagram page here. I think they do a great job posting, building the brands, talking about what they're going to do, just raising hype in general, getting demand up for the project. So my bits of constructive criticism is really just going to be continuing to talk about the brand and the identity behind the project to kind of offset the amount of hype and attention there is on this project, to get people to really understand what they want to do here. They're probably still not going to be able to avoid the massive pump and dump that happens. It's just gonna happen with a project with this much attention on them. I would love to see them be more active on their personal brands as far as posting things from their life. I think that really helps. If you're going to already be anyway, I think posting a selfie, picture your dog, picture of you walking, people eat that shit up. So I would love to see you guys doing that. Again, if you want to come on for a podcast, would love to facilitate that for you. Code word if you made it to the end of this video, so I know. I want you to comment, I am possessed. And yeah, that's going to bring this review to a close. So if you enjoyed yourself, if you learned something, subscribe to the channel, join the kingdom. If you're already following me on Twitter, if not, my Discord down below in the description. What you doing, fam? Make sure to get your 5 free stocks down below with my Webull link. It's a crypto and stocks trading platform made easy. Helps you out directly. Helps me out directly. You'd literally get free money, so we all win. If you want to see more of me right now, click on one of these boxes on the other side of me. Until next time, continue on your voyage. Continue to learn and be grateful you're alive watching this video. Bye.